for subscribing. 100 subscribers we've reached. Anyway, today's tutorial is just about how to render in After Effects. Okay, and to do so, all we're going to do is come straight to composition. Here we have add to render key, or you can simply press Ctrl M. And then you will have all your render requests placed here. All these with checkboxes are all render requests. Okay, if you have rendered before, you can just delete them. Okay, but before you render, make sure you're in the composition where you want to render, like what I have here right now. This is what I want to render this entire video, and you need to check the duration of the seconds you want to render, because if you maybe take this down here to 15 seconds, it means it's going to render out the 15 seconds. And so for us not to waste time, because I also want to show us how to convert it to media and convert it in Media Encoder. So let's do a 5 seconds. Let's see what a 5 seconds will look like. Yeah, just when everything shows. Okay, so 5 seconds is fine for us. So if that's okay, then we press Ctrl M and we have it here. Okay, so the ones we placed there, they are still here, but we don't need them any longer. So we can just hit the delete key and they are off. And so this is what we want to render. We can just select, we can leave the settings the way it is if you want. Most times what I do is I just click on it and click OK. It changes it to custom QuickTime, which is okay for me. And okay, I have to specify where it needs to render to, and this is very important for Media Encoder, okay, especially if you're using the latest After Effects. What you want to do is you really want to have another hard drive where this is going to render into. Okay, so I didn't plug that, and I'm going to plug that just now. Alright, it's plugged, so I'll just go straight to it. Not yet specified, just click on it and I save, and I click render. Alright, once you're done, and the next thing for us is to convert it in with Media Encoder. Okay, for that I'll just load my Media Encoder. Adobe Media Encoder 2020. That's what I'm using. And in case you want to know, this was rendered into the second hard drive or the external hard drive of my system. If you have your hard drive partition, it's also good. You run the render or make it to save in the second partition, not in the same partition where the Media Encoder is installed. Very important for you to know. So it was saved with test 1. Remember, it was saved with test 1 in Adobe After Effects. Here we have it written as test 1. So in the folder, I'm just going to look for test 1 and drag it in. That's it. So drag it in here and click on this button, and that's all. If you don't know where you saved it, you can always go to File, Add Source, and locate it. Okay, but it's done now, so we can play it. So this is the version that can play on phones. You know, the versions that was converted are always bigger, and the ending version are always smaller. This is the first version, and this is 59.3 MB, which is large for just 5 seconds. Imagine if it is 1 hour then. And this is reduced by Media Encoder for 4.79 MB. So that's just how to do this. Thank you so much for watching the video, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Peace.